Hey, hey, hey! How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 12, our finale of season 1 of Design With Us. And oh boy, was this a fun 12 weeks.
12, bruh.
12 weeks. What do you think, my son? What do you think of this? Tell me, what you think? There's a lot of work. A lot of work.
What am I supposed to say? This is insane, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we've done so much stuff. I mean, let's just look at it. We've like completely made a ginormous map of what we're gonna do. We have about, I don't know, all these documents of everything that we've been doing with our brainstorming. We've been thinking so much about like this game.
Insane.
We are insane. We are happily. Well, dude, we put in a lot of effort on this, and you know what? Like, we weren't able to. I don't think we were able to like ship the game, but we've learned so much about game design and game development.
And it's coming. This game is gonna be in progress soon.
It's gonna be in progress soon. I completely agree.
I'm so excited because we have our own game.
Me too.
Insane.
So you know what I'm gonna do real quick, Jude? I'm gonna move this right here,
Boom.
and. So I'm gonna come back to this view later, but I just had something I wanted to make sure I got it out of the way. So, and it's kind of my camera's kind of in the angle here, so let me fix that. I'll fix that a little bit later. So one thing that's really exciting, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you. I think Bruno's here, so thanks Bruno for just supporting the channel and everybody that's been coming in every week. Like, you know, we appreciate you more than you know. We are getting started on this whole. I mean, this was our first live stream series that we've ever done, and it was like fun doing it live versus like recording it. I mean, if we recorded it and did all the other stuff, I mean, it could probably be in a different way, a little bit more polished.
It's nice doing it live.
But it is live. It's fun doing it live. Definitely like doing it live, and some other fun things that were. Just really. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Jude. So we just had some dandelion tea, and so what we're gonna do today, we'll kind of cut through it. What we're gonna do today is we're going to tackle a few of these additional tasks that we need to complete to get this ready. Do you need to go down a little bit lower? Okay, cool. We need to finish a few more tasks to get this concept ready for engineers to start building the prototype, okay?
Yeah.
That is our next big objective. So what we're going to do, I'm going to screen share this and I'm going to zoom in. And again, if you have not used Figma, download Figma today because it's a really powerful tool. And this is like what I use to design every day at in my day job at Facebook. And I just really like how alive everything is. And I can see that even in this file right now, if I come in here and make this full screen, Jude's already in this file. So Jude was looking at this earlier, it looks like. But anywho, this is our game design document, and if you haven't seen this yet, we have gone through a lot of different things, and I'm not gonna walk you through it until probably the end. But what I do want to show you is we're gonna talk about the mood, we're gonna knock out the audience, like who our core audience is for the game. We're going to talk about the core mechanics of how the game works at the very highest level, and then we're going to probably finish off with an elevator pitch because I think we've kind of figured this out enough where we're going to come up with some elevator pitches. And if you want to jump in and help us with an elevator pitch, comments and join the fun. All right, so let's start with mood.
That's a pretty nice pen.
Mood.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
It is super satisfying. And when Jude's talking about satisfying, check this out. Mood. Alright, so to kind of... Jude, oh my gosh, our camera's completely upside down. I'm going to change that. We'll have to fix that in an intermittent break. I don't know what happened. Oh, it was like this, but I'll fix it. We have a camera above and might have bumped it or something, and it's not perfect. Alright, so Jude... Let's just jump right into it, man. What kind of mood are we trying to create in this game? you've been playing. What's that game that you've been playing and grinding with your friends for like the last couple weeks?
Block fruit.
Block Fort?
No, fruit. Like a fruit.
Oh, block
like
fruit.
You're eating a fruit. Yum yum yum.
All right, now I know that something in that game has created a energy that you guys want to. Here, let me just undo that. Sorry about that. So something about that game has created a energy where you guys want to play it all the time, and it creates a certain mood. Let's try to capture that mood right now, right this second. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
All right. So, talk to me about it. Talk to me about this mood.
I mean, like, it's kind of hard. The mood. Like, I mean, it's like a mix between, like, it can be a lot of things. It can either be like, I mean, it's kind of hard to, because I've never really thought of, like, the mood.
Okay, here, let me give you some prompts, okay? Well, let me give you some prompts and see if this helps, okay?
Yeah.
So when you're thinking about the game, like, are you feeling excited? Are you feeling like there's, what's this, like, energy inside you that makes you want to, like, grind to get to level 700?
I mean, it's just like if you have, like, a really, like, awesome finish line. Or, like, a really just, like, when you get to that, like, certain level, you're like, yes! Or just, like, you're so excited to do it. So you just want to keep playing. You just don't want to stop. And that's the mood that we're wanting. We're just wanting everyone to not non-stop play.
Okay, well, what is it? The powering up that does that to you? Is it the powering up that is like, oh my gosh?
Big thing about it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be like, just like the power-ups and stuff like that have to be like awesome. Just like, satisfying. They gotta be just like a whole nother world. Like, basically so cool that you're just like, you just want to play the game just to use those power-ups.
Yeah. So it's super satisfying. It's exciting. And the mood here. Let me just I'll zone these out. I'm gonna hit 5 on my keyboard, so they're a little bit at 5 opacity. So it's the finish line. The power-ups are super satisfying. What else, Jude? Like, let's just time box this so we don't spend too much time on this. We're gonna do 3 minutes of this.
So,
all right.
We want a good, like, a story to this, where you're like, you want to be part of that story. You want to be like, yeah, I'm in this world. This is, like, relatable to, like, maybe a show that I like.
Here, I'm gonna bring this down.
Dude, this is, like, not working.
No, we'll get it. Don't worry, buddy. All right, so we got the mood, the finish line.
I just want to make it amazing. The mood is a big part.
What else? Like the finish line. So what's at the finish line that's like so satisfying? Besides the power-ups.
When you like, just like
strength.
Yeah, I mean like the finish line. We want the finish line to be just maybe like epic, just insanely epic and cool.
Okay. So strength, epic. Okay, well. We should come up with some other things for that, but the story helps connect it to the strength, this finish line, this do you unlock like really magical things when you get to 700? Are you locking new worlds?
The whole new world that is insanely big, looks hecka epic, just insanely awesome,
Okay.
Insanely awesome.
And then you can go back into those different worlds, and that's pretty fun.
Any world you want. And I want like a feature in the game. We'll talk about it after the 3 minutes, but like, so yeah, you want just these little things make the biggest deal, because the power-ups, without them, I might not have played the game. And the game would be so much better if the power-ups were just more cool. just like more cool.
Okay, so really good power up. So
Yeah,
that
it
means
gotta be insanely cool.
that means we need some delightful animations in the game. So we need to make sure that when we document those moves, the power ups, that we might want to spend a little bit more effort in the creation of those power ups.
Yeah, because without the cool power ups, like it's just
Okay.
And you gotta make the rollerblades like over dramatic. Like maybe like shows when maybe there's like just those super like main character does something like really cool, and it's like over dramatic.
Okay.
But in like things like this, it's awesome to be over dramatic.
Okay, I love it. Okay, so we're gonna have it dramatic. It's gonna be like in your face, like super fun, super fast, super
Perfect
cool.
time.
Okay, cool. So mood, we're good on mood.
Mood.
The mood, we'll add that to our screens later. Let's jump to, we'll document the moods later. Let's go back to our game
The game
document.
design.
Bop. And I'm gonna mark
mood
that.
is
Okay,
finished.
let's talk now about audience. All right, so we're gonna come back to our drawing. Hey, that thing keeps moving. It's fine.
Dude.
La 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 la. Dun, 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 dun. Here, I'm just gonna fix this real quick.
Boom. Are we working? I think we're. Oh.
We're in the camera, right? Yeah, we're in the camera. Cool. And then we'll move this. Sorry about that. All right, what we're gonna do now is our audience. Talk to me about who's gonna play this game.
To be honest, I want the game to be like all ages.
Okay, okay, why? Why do you think all ages? Is that tailored enough, Jude?
Why all ages?
Is that tailored enough?
Because just like there's these other like fighting. Oh my gosh.
It's okay, we'll focus back. Hold on.
Focus?
There we go, we're back.
So, dear audience, okay, audience. I want it to be all ages because, I mean, I just feel like it would just be like, if it's like more than just if it's only like kids or like teeny or just like older people, I feel like that would just, if it's all ages, there would be more people.
Well, that's the obvious, like, that's pretty, like, we know that we want to get everybody, Jude, but, like, who do you think, like, if we turn it on tomorrow, do you think all those ages would want to start checking it out, or do you think, like, it's more geared to, like, 5 to 15-year-olds, or,
Yeah, either 5 to, like... Because, I mean, there's this one, like, person I watch, and they just go to, like, random games, and they just play them. Because it's fun.
Really?
Yeah, in their 20s or 30s or whatever. And they just join the game, and they just do whatever.
Okay, and then for the game that you're playing right now, how long have you been playing that game?
Maybe
Block Fruit. A month?
No, actually, probably like 3 weeks.
And how did you find that game?
Well, my friend showed me it. Well, my
Okay.
friend showed my other friend.
Yeah.
And then he showed me.
Okay.
And then I was hooked.
All right, so word of mouth is going to be important here, but so we're gonna need to like still like share and share and market, because we still want to market it, we still want to share it, but I'm wondering like how we could even get like anchor in. I think a lot of the actions and things that we have put in the game do connect to that full age spectrum of like 5 to 30 because of anime, because of rollerblading. So I think that's more of a first, 5 to 30 year old time. I mean, I'm 34, but like I still would want to like kind of play it if we get to play and we get to add, have a lot of fun.
Maybe it's like this really cool rollerblade. Like it can either just be like maybe like a hobby you like doing not in a game, and then you find it in a game. You're like, this is cool.
Okay.
So that could also attract people.
All right, we'll stick to this, but I do think what we'll do over time was when we get our prototype going, we want to actually document who ends up playing it. Okay, so we want to like figure that out a little bit more. So we have our mood. Does that make sense? Like, because we want to be able to test it and see.
Mood.
Okay.
Done. Audience. Done.
All right.
Oh,
oops.
what those?
I decided that. Okay. Core mechanics.
Mechanics.
All right, so the core mechanics is basically like the actual like the framework of the game, and the way that we're gonna do this is while I have it. So I was showing this, y'all.
Y'all.
Hold on, undo.
What?
So I was showing like how we were kind of going through down the list. So core mechanics, we're gonna have this up on the screen while we talk about this. And then we also, from our week 10, we have a lot of this interaction that we started for how some of these things work. So maybe we can keep this up on the screen too while we start sketching this out, okay? And we're going to switch back into drawing mode just so you can see me draw this a little bit. Okay, so core mechanics. The core and...
What does a dog?
All right, so we have this... everything kind of, I think goes, and you correct me if I'm wrong, okay, at any time, Jude, okay? So we have this hub.
Yeah, we got the hub.
And the hub is like basically like where people, they come here into the game.
Yep, they do that.
So when they load at the game, roll word, and at roblox.com, they come here and then they come here to the hub. So inside the hub, when they come in, right, just like we talked about, there's the framework of like all the things that they can do inside the hub, which is, if we have the map here, let me go back to, well, actually they've seen the map. The map's right here on the page. We can just leave it right there. So when they come into the hub and they see the different worlds, they have all the things they can do. They can play right away. They can buy from the store or upgrade. Okay, they can play, they can upgrade, they can connect with other players.
Yeah.
And so that's like connects community and connection. What else is there? So there's playing, there's buying and upgrading, there's connecting, and there's like collecting, like collections. And the collections part is kind of like the sticky part because that helps you have power-ups, rollerblades. Do you see what I'm doing here? I'm creating like this little network,
I
dude.
cannot read a single thing that you just put.
Okay. Power-ups, rollerblades, like community and connection.
It's literally like
I'm scribbling. It'll be better. I'll digitize this. Play, buy and upgrade, okay?
What is that?
So with buy and upgrade, this is like this helps us make money. This helps speed
money
of like performance. So this helps people like speed up their this is like fun. The gamification, and then our community helps the network. And this is like kind of like this like it creates virality if we nail it. So power-ups, rollerblades, pets. What were some of the other things that they can collect, Jude? Do you remember?
Yep. Pets, blades, your blade pads, your outfits, and your
Oh, that's right.
power-ups. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're all right here. Power-ups, rollerblades, pets, accessories.
The blades.
All right, so if we have this and we have this like kind of ecosystem that's playing here, what happens is they let me just draw. Okay, we have play.
Play.
Then you play. You collect. So you collect coins and points, and this gives you coins, points. What are you doing with your coins, points, gear, levels. Right, you collect levels, you go up further, and then this leaves you to this is like the satisfying filter, like the reward, right?
Oh, much satisfying.
Reward, and then what happens after a reward?
You level. No.
Well, the reward could be leveling up. It could be getting collections. It could be doing things. And this is like
you get money.
There's like something in between like playing and the reward that I'm trying to think about, and I'm drawing a blank. But it's basically like a way to like keep the flywheel going, because you play, you collect, you get a reward. You play, you collect, you get a reward, and there's like this like kind of like emotional satisfaction that happens here that goes like why you want to keep playing that game with your friends.
Yeah.
So maybe this is like your maybe we could just call this like your inventory.
Yeah, we already have an inventory
Of time spent. And
this
is what I mean by this. Okay, so over the course of a game, you invest time, right? You invest time, energy, and all these little boxes are like, say, like weeks of you playing the game. So what I want to make sure happens in this game is when somebody plays, I don't want the kids and the community that is playing this game to lose out on all the time and energy and things that they've played, because I know some of the games that you've played, they've taken away the things that you guys have.
Yeah, it's stupid because like we join and we play for literally like a month.
Mhm.
And
yeah.
The game just like, okay, we're gonna just take your stuff because we feel like it, and then they just leave.
Right, and
all that time and effort.
I don't want that to happen.
No, yeah, because it makes because I quit a game doing that. I quit a game because
you quit a game because it was kind of, you did that. Yeah, I know that's so not cool. So basically, this is our flywheel. This is going to be our like our gaming mechanism, right? That's happened. So people play the game, they collect coins and points and gear and levels. They get the reward of leveling up, right? And then it comes into their inventory and they're saving it, and then they get to keep doing this thing, playing. So we have to create this. We need to create this model, Jude, where it feels really in sync and we take care of our players. All right. Cool. Let's go back to, how's this pacing, Jude? Is this too fast or is this good?
Perfect.
Okay, cool. And if you're still following along on over at in the comments and on YouTube right now with us, then definitely let us know how things are going. Let us know if this pacing is okay for you. Now we're on to the elevator pitch, Jude.
I'm so scared.
So, tell me.
That is not green, Dad.
Why we need to finish it first.
It's green. Everybody, I respect it. Let's go. Let's go. So what is?
So why do we call things elevator pitches?
Because they smell like a foot.
People might not understand that joke, Jude. Do you want to explain it?
It's a foot.
Why don't you explain what the joke is to the foot? Do you
It's
want?
a foot.
Okay, so Jude and a bunch of his friends inside of Roblox have built a business called the Foot Co. And the Foot Co. is starting to show up in all the games that they're playing, and they'll just like say you're being a foot, or they'll say things like that was foot-like, or
Foot.
or they'll just say foot, and it's like an inside joke between the crew.
No, yeah, if you call someone a foot, then that's a compliment.
Oh, it's a compliment?
Yeah, that's a compliment.
Okay. All right.
Like, thank you, my good foot.
All right, so we need to come up with an elevator pitch. So tell me, in the shortest period of time, well, actually, an elevator pitch is something that you would say in less than a minute if you were going to go up an elevator with a complete stranger or whoever, and they were asked, what is that game that you build, or what is that business that you made, or what is that product that you designed? You would be like, okay, well, this game is this, and this is how it works. And then you would just try to do that in a short period of time. Enough time to when you get to the top of that floor, whether it's 2 floors, 3 floors, 4 floors, you have time to say it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Jude. So let's just try this out for now. Try giving me an elevator pitch. What is Roller World?
Roller World is a game about rollerblading and leveling up and adventure and getting to different worlds and completing the game and being the coolest foot ever.
Awesome. So, Jude, how can I play Roller World today?
You can play it. Wait, what do you mean?
Like, oh, I heard about this new Roller World game. Where can I go to play it?
On Roblox.com.
Okay, and then when I go to Roblox.com, do I need what do I need in order to start playing it? Do I need an account?
You need an account. Of
Okay.
course you do.
And can I share it with my friends?
Please.
Can I buy if it's Roller World, are people rollerblading?
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
Yes. Okay, so people rollerblade, we race, we do daily challenges to get your level up. You get awesome moves. You can, do your thing, and it's epic. And then you'll enjoy the game. Yep.
Awesome. Okay. I'm feeling this, Jude. I'm feeling excited about Roller World. I think you got your elevator pitch down. But I would next time you say it let's say it where your voice doesn't slow down, but it's awesome. Awesome job.
Yep.
Cool. Good job. I think we're ready to move on from that because I think you got that. And then we also came up with our one-liner early on when we first started, and I'll read that to you right now. I made it harder on you, but I think you nailed it, though. Oh, yeah. Good job, Jude. So, Roller World is a rollerblading simulator game that enables fun-friendly collaboration, challenges, and collections of meaningful items. Roller World is a virtual amusement park with the goal to bring joy of skating, adventure, and challenges together with your friends. Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty good pitch.
Pretty good pitch. We just gotta build that sucker. All right. All right, so let's just go back to our screen cap here. All right, cool. So good work. So that's what I was just reading right now, and I was, having my silly words. So let's just, I'm gonna copy this, and then the platform. The platform is gonna be built inside of Roblox's ecosystem. We're gonna leave that to our engineers to be able to knock those things out. We're going to talk to them about saving data. We want to be able to save data. Our revenue model, that's something that when we started thinking about how we're going to make funds from this, we will have challenges. We will have, and if I come back to this little drawing here, we did talk about this from the get-go. When if you win a race, you get some points. If you buy something from the store, you get some points. If you win 10 races, you get some points. If you race with a friend, you get some points. Every time you come into the game, you get a certain level of coins or points, and then those points level up. Once you get 12 times you visited the game, you get 100 coins. And then we're going to create a bunch of different ones like this, but this is enough for us to build the game and build a prototype for this, and we have certain elements already performed.
I'm so excited.
Cool,
I
man.
cannot wait until I get to play this, bro. I'm gonna grind in this game. No, I'm gonna give.
Hold on, Jude. Let's give Jude a full screen here. What are you gonna do when you play this game? Are you gonna grind?
I'm gonna give my stuff. I'm gonna give me everything. I'm not gonna have to do any of the work, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
You're gonna grind, and it's gonna be awesome.
I ain't grinding.
What's that?
I is the owner of the game. I don't have to grind. I could just give my, just give myself.
You're gonna totally like you're gonna grind more than anyone probably. All right, we'll have to give some awesome points to all of the anybody that watches this video, anybody that watches any of the Design With Us shows. We'll make sure that they get some promos or something that they can come into the game and get extra.
They could
extra
be a beta
points.
tester.
They could be beta testers. That's a great idea.
Yeah, we need beta testers.
All right,
too.
so cool. I'm going to go ahead and well,
Can I
these.
see the screen?
Thanks, Jude.
Yee.
All right, so I'm gonna fade these out to 3s because I know that these are gonna be more technical and engineering side. And oh, that's pushing me if you don't mind. And then we have revenue model, which we just talked about. We kind of have an idea for this, so I'm gonna make this blue because I know that we're gonna need to come back to it. Okay. Visual aesthetic. So we did talk a little bit about the visual aesthetic earlier when we were doing our analysis of the different games. We are wanting it to be a little bit more nature oriented and not so like, for example, one of our competitors in the Roller World arena is this Roblox skating ring game, and just the quality of these graphics are a little bit hyper. They're a little hyperactive and more like neon, and I don't think we want to go in this neon direction. We really want to go. What's that?
That is me.
Oh, that's you doing the breakdancing moves right there?
I'm breakdancing.
Like you're doing a selfie or selfie stick. Yes, for example, like these buttons and things like
we can make that 10 times, 20 billion times better.
We want to tidy up the user interface is what I think Jude's trying to say.
And I mean, I thought that might be a rule.
Alright, so we know what our visual aesthetic is, and we will keep pushing that. Okay. We did our aesthetic references, which I just showed you. Concept art is something that I'll just get down to it. We have an architect student out of a school in Florida. And I went to Savannah College of Art and Design when I was a, man, for some reason, here, let me grab my camera. It's like kind of shaking here. So, when I went to Savannah College of Art and Design in Savannah, Georgia, there's a big art community in Savannah. And, well, this art student, I was doing some research on some world builders. And this guy sent me an example of one of his games. And I was just pretty blown away. It was multiple faceted, pretty awesome level of details. And I reached out to him, and he said he would be willing to support us and help us through bringing our worlds to life. So I'm gonna like pay him to do it, but he's also real excited to be a part of this build. So that's something that he's gonna be taking care of as far as concepting art, and that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Can I pay him 5 foots?
Yes, you can pay him 5 foots. What do you mean?
That's this guy.
Even when you do that, I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about.
No,
All right.
bro, it's the currency.
Okay. As far as fonts go for this, we will want a legible font, probably a sans serif and not a serif font. So
what is a sans serif?
Good question, Jude. So let me just show you that real quick. So what we have right here, this is a sans serif. So a sans serif doesn't have little notches off of the letters. It's a little bit of cleaner font. So I'm using SF Pro. But let me go over to a Georgia. Georgia is a... So do you see how the type has changed?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I like sans serif.
Here.
I don't like the Georgia. It's little... Yeah, I like that.
So one thing, if you're really close, like sometimes this... the serifs can be a little bit easier to read or for big titles. But if you're looking at it like further away and it just gets a little bit cleaner to read if you're looking at a sans serif. So yeah, sans serif. So we're gonna stick with a sans serif for this project. But you know, the thing is, like, if you're ever doing if you're doing like a graphic design poster or some other editorial types of content, you can use serifs and you could try them out, but you typically wouldn't want to have your entire website be a serif font. You would probably have like your headlines could be serif, and then all the copy inside the, like, copy meaning the text, that could be sans serif.
I understand, but my brain is starting to blow up.
All right, well, hold that fort, Jude. Hold it. So we're going to have to see what fonts are supported inside of Roblox, and then we'll be there. But I'm not at all. Let me come back. Why is that not?
What
So
happened? What could have ever happened?
I'm copying my style. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. It's color specs. Huh. When it comes to color specs, Jude, we haven't really talked about the colors that are going to be used in the game. And what comes to mind when you start thinking about colors and for the game? What kind of colors are you what do you think about when you hear colors? Like, are you thinking like, here, what we will do?
I see color. Can see our screen cause they're.
It's all right. Here, let me switch over to our camera mode real quick. And what I want to do is
I'll entertain them.
Why don't you talk? Can you talk for a second about, like, when you think about the colors? What kind of colors are you thinking of?
I think happy, or like maybe if it's like an orange, then it's got some life or stuff like that. But if it's like maybe like a blue, maybe it's just like a little chill. Maybe if it's like a red, then it's like we're energized. We're like angry. And purple's like, you know, kind of like just chill vibing.
I'm gonna do a future.
Future. This does not look like future. What it is.
All right, let's just go through these colors for a second, Jude, and just kind of like digest a little bit. Like,
oh, I like that.
This one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That one's pretty nice.
Let's appreciate that one.
Dude.
I'm just gonna bring this over.
Mix of colors, not like mix, but like colors are pretty neat.
Here, what I am gonna do, I'm gonna create a color page.
Color. That's a pretty nice color.
Yeah, let's look at some more. Those aren't bad, but that's kind of like that neon, like we were just talking about. What we didn't like.
Good.
Neon?
Yeah, sometimes. To be honest, bro, neon.
Go on.
Bro, neon good. Neon good sometimes. Neon real good.
Do you like this?
Nah, that's nah. But I like that yellow.
Okay, well we can.
Blue and yellow are like some of my favorite colors. Oh my god, bro! I
Do you like this one?
Blue and yellow.
This one's kind of fun. That car is really cool.
I live for blue and yellow.
I'm kind of digging on this one.
Blue and yellow is my favorite color palette, like, ever. It looks so nice.
Okay, we can play with this one a little bit more. And it's coming from that car, which is kind of a cool... Here, let's actually even go into some that are trending and see what's going on here with some of these colors.
This is not really.
So we got fashion, we got graphic design.
That's a pretty... Oh, that's kind of cool.
This one's kind of nice, actually, yeah? Let's just copy this one over.
Epically cool.
And that could be kind of fun to... oops, I need to click back out of this. So... This one, I kind of, certain aspects of it, yeah. Game design, ooh, let's see what we got here.
Food truck tycoon. So cool.
I kind of like these. These are kind of nice.
Yeah.
Do you like these, Jude?
Yeah. Dude, food truck tycoon, bro. We need food truck tycoon. Food truck tycoon. Food truck tycoon.
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
Dude, food truck idol. Food truck tycoon, bruh. Food truck.
Farm City.
No, food truck tycoon.
Where do you see that, buddy?
Food truck
Oh, right here.
tycoon. Food truck tycoon. Add to library.
Not bad, not bad. Do you see any other ones that really you connect with?
Oh,
That one is
yeah.
it's fun though.
Dude, race. That's pretty nice.
That was not bad.
I'm digging it.
Okay, well I think we can explore some of these different directions. So how do you think we'll use these, Jude?
Like with houses, landscaping, color palettes for, just anything that we think we're vibing with,
Mm-hmm.
and we like, and we feel like, I feel
That's right. So you're so silly. So the way that I imagine us like leveraging these, Jude, is once we get our solid like UI framework done, we'll start applying these colors to the elements and details of the screen. But we won't just like throw it down everywhere. We'll be really strategic about how we use the colors. Okay.
I get it.
Okay. Cool.
And big brains.
All right. So we did some color exploration. Fantastic. As far as our user interface UI atlas, this is going to be when we start to get a little bit more refined on the prototype. We'll talk about the different elements of the game. So let me come back to our drawing mode and I'll draw these out for you, okay?
Drawing mode.
Drawing mode, engage.
Drawing mode, engage.
All right. So our UI is going to consist of we're going to have buttons.
Buttons.
Here. UI. All right, UI Atlas. So we're gonna have buttons. We're going to have our modals.
Buttons. Models.
Modals.
Modal.
Do you know what a modal is?
A bird.
It is not a bird. A modal or a light box is the thing that comes up over top of the screen.
Oh, yeah,
So when it comes up, when you click it and it comes up over the screen, here I'll show you on the screen. So when you click an action in the UI, so where's our, okay, right here. Let's say, when you're here and you decide to click like 3 or you're clicking your map, your pack, or you're back to the hub, you might see a light box over the screen, and that would be a modal or a light box. Some people would call it a light box in design because like in the old ways that you would look at photography, you would have a light box and then you would put the photo, you'd be able to see the photo. And then you see a lot of design, like a lot of things with light boxes all over the internet. But in development terms, it's called a modal because a lot of the components that engineers build, they're just called modals. All right. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So that's what that is. Let's go back to our drawing mode.
Epic.
So we have modals, and we need to document that because we'll have a bunch of those. Okay. We're gonna have loading. Yeah. Loading screens.
Yo. Yeah.
Characters.
Cool.
And then all of our. Oh, okay, Jude's gonna go somewhere. He'll be right back. We're also gonna have all of the ingredients that go with the site, like the pets, and all of those will be a part of the design system for that. So the power-ups as well. Welcome back. So
you
power-ups,
miss
I did. Power-ups, all those things will also be a part of the UI because we'll have to compartmentalize the head, the body, the feet, the blades. All of those will need to be broken down. For example, a roller blade will have a set of mechanics where you'll have the shoe and you'll have the things that make it look like it's going to go forward. So you might have a rollerblade that has 2 wheels, 3 wheels, 4 wheels. You might have one that has 10 wheels. You might have a hovercraft rollerblade where you don't even have wheels at all, but you can hover and float.
Oh, we should make a rollerblade that's like the 1,000 wheels of like death.
Yeah, we could.
Like that.
And then the accessories also, which are mainly the swords right now. And then there's and then in the nature, there's going to be like the terrain.
I see.
Water. Worlds. Jude, what you doing, man?
Nothing.
Do you want to help me?
I do not know how to go.
No, I mean like just you can help me with just like calling things out. These are all like UI elements. UI elements. So like water, terrain. What else is things that you see in the world? Oh, special like we're gonna have a special effects library.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Characters.
What kind of characters?
Like the first person who shows you into the island, the person who trains you and gets your special things, the people on different islands showing you where to go and giving you your quest.
That's right. That's right, Jude. Good job.
Game.
So we'll have all these different UI elements, and we're going to continue to build on these, but these are going to be really important because we're going to need to dissect each element of these over time. So we might start with the terrain when our world builder is building our terrain and our water and our hills and the way that a skater can skate through the game. We'll want to make sure that we have these different types of terrains documented and stored. So if we wanted to use them in different worlds, but to change the color, change the element, we could. Same thing for our blades. The blades are going to act in the same function. They're gonna like everybody's gonna be able to move around, but there'll be different levels of what they can do. So when we need to document what those are.
Yeah, like these rollerblades can rollerblade on water. These rollerblades can rollerblade on ice.
That's
These
right.
rollerblades can rollerblade on fire. These rollerblades can rollerblade on magma. Literal magma. Like
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's what we need.
Yeah, and there was one more that when you started coming up with all those ideas, it made me think of, yeah. So our we'll also have a UI for our passes in our game mode. So like our pass and promos, and we got little fingers coming in over there. Watch out! Watch out! They're coming! Oh, they're gonna get the buttons! Oh no! Ah, okay, awesome, Jude.
I don't know what that was.
All right. So we're cranking through this like
we are the pros of the design world.
Jude. We are just
I
two
am
people
a pro.
designing with us.
Yeah, I'm better than. Yep. Yep. It's official.
All right. Game sound.
Game sound.
Lay on me. Why is it doing that? Oh, is it because it's grouped? Probably.
Design with us.
That is really bothering me. So usually when I select this and I hit Command C, it pastes. Oh, it might be. Oh, because there's a group inside of a group. There's a group inside of a group.
That's kind of weird. That's groupception.
What?
Nani? What in the foot could be going on?
Wow.
In the foot.
This is a keyboard shortcut that I really use quite a bit, and the fact that it's not working is kind of making me frustrated. Okay, there we go. All right, audio.
Okay, I got this.
Okay, tell me a little bit about audio.
Audio. Yes, I'm the perfect person for audio. Okay, I'm like a pro at audio. Okay, audio. Will you explain audio for me?
Of course. Sure. So audio is like the sounds in the game.
Yeah, I know that.
And the sounds in the game for this would be like if you're in a world 1 that has nature. What can you hear?
Yeah. Now I got this. Okay, so if we're in like an amusement park, I mean the normal. It could just be like either like birds chirping, or like it could be like people talking, like because there's people around.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could just be like maybe music,
Mm-hmm.
maybe like guitar music or non-copyrighted anime music, like stuff like that. But if you're in a fight with someone, with like anyone, then this like orchestra of just like this intense music starts playing. Da 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 ba ba, and you're fighting the other person, and then the intense music stops when you kill them.
Dude, that's...
Or when you die.
That's detail. That's the level of detail we need, Jude, in this game.
When you die, it plays maybe like a funny soundtrack, like... And we can cycle between like 10 of the funny like dying soundtracks, like haha laughter, or
depending
sad.
on what level you are on, maybe there's different things. So
Stuff like that.
Dude, awesome. Good job.
Hey.
Okay, so you know how we have a SoundCloud, Jude?
We do.
We have that membership to SoundCloud. Or Soundstripe is what it's called. Sorry, Soundstripe, where you pick your music for your YouTube videos.
Oh,
Soundstripe.
yeah.
So in there they have effects. So we use a tool called. Let me go over to it.
No sound.
So we really like this product. We're gonna totally like give it a shout out right now. This is what we use for our music. So we just get like a yearly account, and they just have things that keep coming in. And here, let me move it. Why? So you don't see me sign in. And then I'll come back. Okay, it's back. So let's just play an example.
They cannot see our screen. And it's not copyrighted.
So this
really
game,
weird.
so Soundstripe's really cool. They also have like sound effects. So let's just see a sound effect real quick.
Oh my god.
So let's do nature, like you were just saying.
Right.
So what I want you to do this week, Jude, if you can, is I want you to come through and try to find some sounds.
I like it.
Yeah, you don't have to like. There's a park bird, like you were saying.
Perfect. That's what we like to see.
So you can see atmosphere and nature, and then you can just filter by these. This is a really cool app. So
I want you. You're hired.
yeah,
You're on
very
the
very
ball.
cool. So that's a cool Soundstripe is something that we like, and we
I like this bird thing. I think this is what we're gonna want.
just might just leave it on.
No.
All right,
No,
cool. So
turn
that's
it off.
Soundstripe. So audio aesthetic is in check.
Yeah.
And as far as references, we will pull references, so these two things could probably work together. Here, I'm gonna do this.
Analytics or no? And
Audio aesthetics.
aesthetics.
Yeah, aesthetic is like a.
Knew that. Oh, I knew it.
All right, so we did that. We talked about music as well. We're gonna do that, and then so we had our plot. Our plot, which is what we were talking about last week. This is stuff that we still, excuse me. We'll continue to deliver a plot, but just to give you a quick refresher of a plot, is we were talking about when you first come into the roller world. Like obviously, I just drew the robot really fast, but we'll get this really dialed in. We need your help with this roller world adventure. Will you help? And we'll create a narrative. And this isn't the this isn't the exact way that I would write a narrative. I'll use I'll use one of my storyboarding templates, and we'll write out a story, like multiple stories. Because if we just do like one story, that's not enough. Like we really want to practice a lot of different narratives and find which one lands the best. And that's something that we'll just need to do. But we wanted to create like how could we imagine it working inside of real world. So we'll figure that out. But that's when we hear plot overview. That's what we have. From the plot overview, we'll dissect. We won't dissect the characters, but we'll break apart the characters so we know who our core characters are. And then for our team roster, that's going to be more of like who's going to help us build that, who's going to help us deliver this product in this game. We're going to have a development timeline. We're probably going to use Asana for that. Asana is a product that helps you track your work. There is a free. Let me show you Asana.
I think I know what saunas look like, Dad. I've been in one.
No, not sauna. Asana. Yeah. So let me show you that real quick. Just bear with me for a second.
Dude, like, I don't want a sauna. Okay, bro. I don't know how a sauna would make our game better.
No, this is for product management and creation, Jude.
Like,
so here we go.
Our employees are gonna work in a sauna. I don't know.
No, so what they're gonna do. So this is a way for you to track your task and your items when you're building a big product. We're gonna have this entire game design document mapped out here in a timeline. So when our engineers go and build it, we can see like where they are and like how far they're going.
Epic.
Does that make sense now?
Yes.
So this is like a task tool, like a task management tool.
Can I manage them? Can be like,
yeah, kind of like
Jenny, you are doing very good at work today. You get an increase in your foot payment.
Yes, Jude.
Dude, yes.
We can teach you how to do that. And then if we come back to our screen cap, we have that'll be our team roster, our development timeline. We have a current budget for this, but we'll keep that information private. But we do have a budget that we are investing in this learning and development and creation of this game. And then at the end, we'll have a change log, and boom, bada, bing, bada, boom, we'll have archive features, and then we have, my friends, a video game. So this has been,
we're good at this.
This has been like so much fun to kind of walk through, to try to understand everything that we could potentially do to start a video game. We're not, for all like the real, like, full-time video game designers and video game companies, Jude and I have like mad respect for your business and for what you do. The people at Fortnite, the people at Roblox, the people across the world building video games that we all can play and enjoy. Our hats, I don't want to take my hat off because I have really long hair, but our hats go off to you. Here you go. Boom. And we are incredibly grateful for that. We're also want a big shout out to Will Wright, who shared his masterclass on masterclass.com, which is a course that I watched in great detail about how to build and get inspired about building video games, and it helped me build enough confidence to want to try to build a video game and do this with you, Jude. So, hats off to you, Will Wright. You are awesome. And as far as like bringing this show to an end, we're at 5 o'clock. Like the show is closing down right now. So what we want to do is let's just do a couple things that we're grateful for this whole 12-week period, Jude, and I'll go, and then we'll kind of wrap it up. All right?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Well, I'm grateful that we actually get to make a game because, like, it just feels so cool that we get actually like have a game and like we get to design it, because like when I play games sometimes, like there's so many things that are just like my pet peeves, and by making our own game I can make like a game that I like and it's like it's just not annoying, so it's perfect, and it's gonna be like a perfect game. So, I mean, I don't know if it's right, but it's just perfect for me. So, like, yeah, I'm happy that we could do this. So we can have our own game. You can play it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that is, do you have any other things you want to share, or is that That's pretty
grateful
awesome.
that we started this. This is a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Season 2?
Question mark. Season 2. I think season 2 could be pretty cool once we start getting into development with our engineers and with ourselves and what we're learning. But like, I'm incredibly grateful, Jude, for you taking the leap of faith to just try this out for 12 weeks straight, every Sunday, putting in the sweat,
No regret.
blood, and tears to making this come to life. And I've learned a lot about games just from playing with you. So thank you. I'm grateful for you.
Yes.
I'm grateful for Bruno and Eunice and Sebastian and all of and who else has been watching these things from your friend list? All any of Jude's friends, if you've come and watched the show, big shout out. Thank you so much for coming and supporting us. And if this is your first time watching this episode, you got 11 more to watch, and you get to see how we've developed this and how we've come a long way, and all those nice bells and whistles. Woohoo!
It's epic.
So, last thing. This is the end of season 1, and if you enjoyed the season, if you enjoyed just like hanging out with us on Sundays, then maybe we'll see you next time for Design With Us. But we're going to put a hold on Roller World's videos, and then if we do end up coming back, we'll be tackling other design challenges and other design exercises, and we shall...
The last water break.
Oh, water break.
It's the last water break.
I'm drinking
of the
dandelion
season.
tea, not... But anyway... Thank you so much for all of your amazing support, and we will see you in the next season of Design With Us.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.